Hey, Kevin. Mike.
Hello, Conor.
Howdy.
And Mike, you're looking
Good.
yeah, Mike's looking great. Yeah.
Share.
Mike looks great.
And he's connecting to audio.
All right, good.
A public happy birthday to Conor.
Thank you, Bill.
Happy birthday,
right.
Conor.
Who just, as the perfect birthday present, is now joining the cast of The Simpsons.
Yeah, that was. I'm the one. I don't have my Simpsons avatar circa 2008.
Wow.
I don't have my Mad Men avatar circa 2010. I don't have my what was the green, the Arab Spring.
Iran.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
worked out well.
Yeah, all of those have paid off.
And
Hello, Mike.
Hello, I'm trying to figure out how to get a background for myself. Is that going to help? That's going to help everyone, right? That's
No,
going to
leave it
everyone's
green so
gonna
they can
want
put
that,
whatever
right?
they want.
Yes.
right. That's why I have my green screen set up. Where do I make that change? Come on, the whole world knows Zoom now. They should be able to tell me.
I bet
Settings and virtual backgrounds is their own setting.
Yeah, if you click the little arrow next to the video camera.
Well, while you're figuring that, I will just say to everyone, thank you for joining us, and a special thanks to the people who have upped their game to the Super Traxian and Ultra Traxian levels there.
I'll do the thumbs up too, Bill, since you're doing it.
We're going to be sharing a lot of fun stuff
Good
like this
visual.
this regular Zoom thingy is going to be one of the things we do. We're going to show peeks at our script reviews and our rehearsals. We're going to create
Not funny.
You'll be able to say things like that, like Bill does every time I talk. He says the same thing.
We all have our functions here, Kevin.
It's going to be contests, prizes, and giveaways. And guys, I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I bet that there's going to be some digital goodies.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Digital goodies. That's right. Virtual num-nums. Yes, folks.
Little nummy nums, little gingerbread cookie biggies.
Well, that's much worse than just saying digital goodies. Is what
No, digital goodies are the worst
You
word.
made me not like it.
And if there's anything in particular that you folks would like to see here, that it is actually probably relevant to RiffTrax, not just
Goodies,
anything.
Goodies, digital.
Please
goodies.
let us know, and we'll always keep the digital goodies coming because we know you love them so much.
Kevin, eat a sleeve of saltines.
All right. No, but I tell you what I do have.
Yes.
cheese balls?
Utz cheese balls.
Wow.
Got a little cup of Utz cheese balls. So
Is that some medical conditioning? I blew that one.
see,
opened
this is the
these.
kind of stuff you can come to expect from us right here.
I opened these a little over a month ago. They've been in my office the whole time, so they've been really easy to eat. So
They're kind of phasing in and out of your background.
Yeah, it's great.
That's all-
Oh, there
yeah.
it is. You've got the big barrel right there.
but yeah, it's been a grim thing. Lauren doesn't eat them, so it's been 100% injected into my body.
No one else you can blame it on right now.
No.
Nobody
It's bad
came
news.
over and had some.
She doesn't eat them?
No. Oh God, no.
What? Oh, God, no. They're Utz cheese balls.
She thinks they're
Everybody-
repulsive.
What?
She
Look, I
doesn't.
love Lauren, but she's dead wrong.
Yeah,
This
we're going to
is
have to
awful.
talk to Lauren. We're going to need an intervention
You
here.
can make her eat the rest of them on camera.
Oh my.
We're gonna need to get you like a fake cheese ball loving wife, just for PR purposes, just for
That's what the
magazine,
waifu is for. She eats them and we cut
Oh, dear. All right.
just for the Hollywood tabloids.
Can we do like carrot scoops with a melon baller? Will she then, she can reach in and kind of
yeah.
eat those? Yeah.
It's like tofurkey.
Vegan cheese balls.
Yeah. Why is there a big square on my screen? That's what I'm
Sorry,
saying.
that's the chat window. You guys can put in questions and answers and upvote them, and we can answer them later. But
All right.
I was covering Suburban Sasquatch. Sorry.
There we go. Ubu Ribbon Asquatch.
Now, will we be doing that in the Q&A window or in the chat window?
Q&A window. Put your questions there, and you can upvote them like on Reddit.
That sounds good.
This logo
yeah,
looks
so-
like something that would be carved into the back of a pickup truck where I'm from.
yeah.
Right next to a Monster Energy drink sticker.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps we should explain what that is, folks.
Yeah. All right. So, Kevin.
It's the title of the movie that we've been rehearsing today, Suburban Sasquatch.
And as you can tell, it's a high ticket item.
That's right. Yep. These,
No, it really is. It's birdemic level cheesy, and I don't say that lightly. It's that is one of the gold standards of RiffTrax. Anything that reaches birdemic level. It also has that sort of feel of actors who don't belong anywhere, like not even like within the same football stadium. The camera. They should not be. There should be no danger that it gets pointed at them, even by accident.
Yeah,
When you're
there's
watching it, you realize the reporter guy is going to be the lead. It's like this guy. Oh, that guy's the main character. Oh,
yeah.
It also has a weird environmental message. They claim that Bigfoot is killing people because of a new development that is tearing down the woods.
They
So
don't
it's got
really
that.
show much
And it
of
also has birds. It has CGI birds that come in.
Yeah.
attack, so.
really bad ones.
And the lead makes Rod look like photoplay glamour movie star.
Yeah, or like Rambo.
It's true. And the director, I think he involves almost his entire family.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's
it.
either his dad or his uncle Ed, who plays the sage tribal chieftain.
Hold on, we can't just kill. So if you guess which part of the Sasquatch costume we really focused on.
No, nothing's really standing out.
Yeah, let's stop there for a moment, right there.
There we go.
There we go.
Somebody have that
NSFW.
Chalk Talk feature going on there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Connor's got it. Let's see
Okay,
some
Connor.
annotation there, Connor.
Someone pointed out that that the breast pig there looks like its own little Bigfoot face.
It
Yeah.
does,
Yep,
yeah.
exactly.
It looks like the monkey from just about any
Like sock monkeys, or
Yeah.
It I just wanted to
Thank
God,
you.
All right.
What is it doing?
What?
Yeah.
I told my wife and daughter just, when I was writing this, that the Bigfoot is a terrible costume. I mean, it just looks like a gorilla mask that's been in a fire, but also that the Bigfoot has like unusually giant boobs, like unnecessarily so. Like why would you focus so much on that? And they were both like, oh, that's funny. Let's see that. So I showed them a shot like this, and all the amusement with the thing just drained out of them. They're like, oh, God, get that thing out of here.
Oh, Daddy.
Repellent.
Oh,
this is what you're looking at all day?
Why the big dinner plate size areolas? What is...
Now we need to cancel the actual release of this, so they think you were just watching it on your own.
So I would just posit though that the face and the second face is like a meta commentary. Like, I mean, this is Starship Troopers level of satire and folding back on itself. This
Layered
is amazing.
within layers.
Layered, man. So
And
layered.
what is the point they're making with that satire?
I think it's pretty obvious, Connor.
Yeah.
It's highly ironic, Connor.
Well, can we get what's a good scene with the main guy? With the
Oh, they're all great.
With the
I
reporter.
think when he's in the newsroom is pretty good.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Show the
Yeah.
The hard-boiled news guy.
Can show
Very
some of the
clearly.
dynamic, secondary actors they got.
I think
So
the
that's-
newsroom is like 11 or something, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's our
early.
favorite thing, the inexplicably angry boss.
Yeah.
Yep. Does not look anything like a newsroom or an editor in a newsroom. The lead woman there, the young, theoretically but not really Native American woman, it's the only one who really should be in front of a camera at all.
There's the hard-boiled news guy.
Here we go.
Okay, can you
Notice,
hear
I
this
love
now?
the tape. Look at the tape on the ductwork on that door.
This is our lead. Here's the news office.
I just need a minute, sir. Yeah, well, that's all I got, kid. It's a hot story. Remember that dead camper I was looking into? It seems there's been another.
Hey, readers don't wait for another.
Excuse me?
What?
Readers don't wait for another. They want information, short, concise, with a few ads laid out for them to shop along the way.
That's what readers want.
The readers want the ads for them to shop as they read short, concise stories. I mean, USA Today, you got it right. That's exactly right.
The idea that the people in this town wouldn't care about the story of a Sasquatch murdering people in their suburb. Not newsworthy enough.
No.
Right.
My note on the scene would be that the conga drum should be maybe a little louder.
the conga drums, and then every time the Native American woman is on screen, there's sort of like a maraca shaking to indicate her mysticism, and it is like roller gator guitar level maddening because it goes through probably 40% of the movie's runtime.
And any of you tell me, what room is this actually? What is the function of this room? It like setting up a room? Is it a kindergarten room?
It's definitely a grade school, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking
a
high school
shop teacher.
Maybe
I compared it to. I thought it was a back room of a local non-chain pet food store. It's like where people are protesting it because a lot of the animals are dying suspiciously.
It's quite a narrative. You've
written quite a Bible for your.
Related, Conor just opened a new business. Never mind.
Quite elaborate. Wow. Well, Conor, will you indulge me and skip ahead to like 11 minutes, 30 seconds and just so we can see the kid, Timmy, who I love.
Timmy,
and watch the acting job he does here. It's so great.
Timmy, who looks like, a Far Side cartoon.
What?
Are you just repeating that shot of him?
Yes.
Wow.
Can I stop now? No, keep shaking.
Yeah,
Someone
and no
said-
kid would ever react that way. It was clearly instruction he was taking.
Yes, Timmy, act more scared. You're not acting scared enough.
Director's kid? Do we know?
Probably.
I don't know. It looks like they got him out of a child prison or something.
They went to the local juvie and said, "Is there anyone here who would like to be in a movie?"
That is what it's one of the my favorite lines that somebody, not me, wrote in this movie is when the kid sees the Sasquatch confronting his mom. I don't know who wrote that, but it's like, so that's Dad. This whole backstory emerges, and it's
We're cruel. We're cruel.
But speaking of,
You
so that
love
might
it.
be the.
you love it, folks. You love when we're cruel.
That might be his son, but this is almost definitely his mom, right?
Oh yeah,
This is the
his
director's mom.
And
This is
remember-
also a connection to Birdemic. This felt like Natalie's mom.
So Natalie momish.
He
Yeah.
has a very similar demeanor.
And we should add, but when we say the guy, the lead actor, as charisma free and bland as he is not the director. He is somehow like the only guy not related to him.
That was disappointing.
It was very disappointing.
The director said there's someone more schlubby than me, and I need to get him for this.
And he wears shirts that are like below his,
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
3X
Below his
spell he's
elbows.
got on. Easy.
Oops, sorry.
Wow.
It's so nice to see you, dear.
Thanks, Grandma. I don't know why you don't live closer to town than me. It's only a few miles away.
Well, I love nature. It's a gift from God, and I like to be close to it.
But with that psycho Lou's so close to here.
It's a
Good
shame
shot.
that
Yeah, I
happens
love that shot.
anywhere you live.
So he said, it's, I worry for you because that psycho's on the loose. And she says, it's a shame, but that happens everywhere you live.
Yes.
So
She
it's sort of
accepts
her
the
Lisa's
mutilation
mom.
of. Yeah.
A lot of people are curing breast cancer these days. Reaction.
Yeah, you're gonna get that.
And at this point, you've seen people absolutely torn apart by this, by the Sasquatch, and she's like, "Yeah, que sera, sera."
If I worried about that, what else am I gonna do? That's terrible. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, one thing they do is that they have, the death scenes with the Sasquatch are like almost Mortal Kombat-y. He beats people to death with other people's torn off limbs. He drinks blood out of a severed leg. I mean, that sounds a lot worse than it actually looks on screen. It obviously is very poorly done. But
He tears a toy dog in half.
Yeah. And when he eats the legs, and it sounds like biting into a crisp apple with every crunch.
Yeah.
Can we is there a way to find his signature noise? Because that is the most irritating. That's one of those unforced errors. Like, how hard is it to do the groan of a Sasquatch? Like, roar, I will eat you, roar.
yeah, they got
Then we get this terrible.
yeah, looped.
That's a good impression.
I think it's right here.
You're about to see a dog torn in half.
Oh,
so be
yeah.
careful.
Oh yeah, trigger warning.
A toy dog.
go well.
Oh, I don't know.
Muffy, no!
He's not
No,
doing the yell
Muffy.
there. That was one of my favorite lines. It was, "I wish this is how the TV show Wishbone had ended."
It's
Well,
an okay
that's
show.
nice.
Oh,
That's nice.
here's some
Looks
more
like-
commentary.
that looks like Val Kilmer right there. Current Val Kilmer.
They cut between this woman eating a dry hot dog and the Sasquatch eating a leg. They're showing us who
their
we
attempt
are.
at some sort of ironic commentary. People eat too.
Mhm.
Think about
Starship-
Real
that.
villain.
Starship
Oh, yeah.
Troopers level.
Yeah, if we can take a look at the cops in one of the scenes. First
Yeah.
of all, their costumes. Okay, this
These
is the
guys.
chief of police, folks.
Like,
In the-
why are you so
They're
eager?
so Pennsylvania.
What I say stays right here. My coming in here a few years ago was kind of forced. I just got out of the police force. Mrs. and I were recently married, and we decided to live in the peace of nature, not amidst the crime and evil of the city. Or at least that's what we thought.
What is his exact line there?
Not amidst the
amidst-
crime and evil of the city. I had to listen to that 20 times to write a joke about it because I could not understand what he was saying.
He
That
says
long head saying
amidst.
Yeah.
Amidst.
Yes.
Amidst the crime and evil of the city.
I think the line originally was twixt the crime and evil of the city,
So
but he had to change
These
it.
guys versus the Plan 9 cops in terms of just absolutely looking like they rented the costumes and put them on.
Well,
The
these
hats
are
are
even,
my favorite part.
these are even better because look at the epaulets and then look at the pocket flaps. I believe they're gaffer tape.
Yes.
Out of the
Yeah,
police
okay.
force. Mrs. and I were recently married, and we decided to live in the peace of nature, not amidst the crime and evil of the city. Or at least that's what we thought.
It does sound like he's saying Mr. Crime and Evil of the city.
Yes.
We're in our new home,
This is his
a
backstory.
small place in the woods in Oregon. Baby, I am so happy. It just doesn't.
Perfect. And then come up with
Future police chief right here.
Used to wear a visor. It was so great.
People could see my tattoo back then.
Yeah, the odds, even when he was wearing sleeves, that he had that tattoo, all of us would have bet, $1,000 that he had that tattoo.
There's a bigger one on his back. There's a bigger one on his back.
Certainly snaked around his leg as well.
What else should we see?
How about the car toss? Is that like a
Oh
sport?
yeah,
That's it. I think. Let's see, 2240.
we didn't really get a taste of the approaching Sasquatch sound yet.
Okay.
That, like,
Maybe it's here.
There's got to be one here.
yeah, it's like
How big?
Oh, wait, dear God is coming right at me!
here it comes, folks. Ta-da!
What's going on?
My work here is done.
Yeah, oh yeah, he can teleport sometimes too. That's
Yeah,
what I
at
like
some
about
point
the
you learn he
section.
can just disappear.
You can magically appear and disappear.
Steve.
Steve, oh my God, Steve!
John! He just becomes a little pissy pants baby, that cop.
There's one more scene where, like, at some point in time, we talked about the Sasquatch boobs, but we thought they added in another appendage.
Ah, yes, they certainly
Oh
did.
yes, I think that's the moment. Yeah.
It appears for the first time. There we go.
Yeah.
Something swinging.
The little squatch.
Man, that can
It's not there
disappear
all
and
the
appear
time,
at its
but-
will too. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't really need to have
It's
that.
not a tail.
Mm,
No.
See,
Speaking of
They have 'em
Starship
do the
Troopers, that would have come in
classic,
handy during the Gorilla Grams.
They have them do the
Exactly.
classic Bigfoot gait in a few of these scenes, I noticed.
Yeah, they try to get that
Like that
shot.
old film.
that,
Yeah.
yeah.
There are these
They did it
little
well, Sean.
moments where you think, oh, maybe they're trying to do something funny or ironic, but they're not in control of their own, they don't know what they want.
right? Yeah.
Like the moment where he drinks blood from a leg, you could almost say that's comedy, but that's giving these guys a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the reason that I think that we thought it was okay to do this, because it doesn't go over the top with comedy. It just they play
No.
it pretty straight. Like he's
They
got
do.
the
Yeah,
terrible
not a
backstory, and
funny- not a single funny line or character, like not
No.
at all. So
no.
Yeah, these characters have they fall in love just because they're required to, but there's nothing funny about their love story or anything.
it's appalling too that she goes for him.
Yes. I want to show them where she lives. So she's a mystic Native American warrior. So where does she live? She lives in the tent.
Yeah,
That's obviously just the closest thing to a woods they could imagine.
basically an REI purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a club member.
Should we do some of the Q&As that are presented?
Yeah, we probably
Yeah.
should.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of Sasquatch left, folks. Don't worry.
Oh yes.
The movie is packed with crazy stuff.
You did not even see any of the outside of the dog. You didn't see any of the dismemberment, which is a delight.
Well, here's a question from Sheila Larson, which I'm not sure where this came from. I thank you for letting us to participate in these Zoom meetings. You are welcome, Sheila. The question is,
Oh,
which,
Sheila, you are welcome for participating. Sorry.
keep going, Bill. No, I was enjoying it.
Or the dancing too. All right, Bill has left RiffTrax. RiffTrax has been dissolved. Goodbye, everyone.
Thank you, Bill. The question is, which riff started the ongoing Nick Nolte skit?
Oh, that is a
Wow.
good question.
That goes back 10 years plus.
Wow.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I did a little Patreon audio extra specifically on that topic some months ago.
Wow.
And the best I could tell, we just kept pulling the thread, and it escalated from references to Nick Nolte to getting like a word or two from Nick. At one point, I even played Nick Nolte, which is unthinkable now because it's a Mike Nelson
Hardly.
character. And then we loved the way Mike did it so much. It just sounded like it hurt, and it was great. That we just kept writing longer bits for it. And what would you say, like, started the whole thing of him trying to scam illegal, like, products and stuff?
I don't know, but I will say this. I just talked to a dear friend's nephew, or a dear friend's son, who's like my godchild, and he said he repeated word for word the line about Nick Nolte retrieving free benzene from a truck that overturned on the freeway. And it was his favorite thing in the world. Like, did you do that line? I'm like, I don't remember what. If you know a better way to get free benzene, I'm all ears, Coaches. I'm all ears. Something like that.
I think it might have been that video we found a while back. I couldn't even find it for the little extra thing I did of somebody tailing him around like Santa Monica while he was
Yes.
his dad.
Yeah.
Hanging around trash cans in an
Going
alley in
through the
Santa
garbage.
Monica.
That all
Rest
happened
in-
in the same period, and there's a picture of him, a photo of him sleeping behind a chair at the airports.
Yeah,
That's right.
Oh, wow.
It happened
Yeah.
Wearing,
about
like-
the same time.
pajamas or medical scrubs.
And he claimed when he was in the dumpsters that he somehow lost his briefcase or something.
Yes.
Yeah, some
Like,
bag
like-
that he left.
Somebody took it and I must have thrown it in one of these dumpsters.
It's Nick Nolte carries a briefcase.
What I liked about that in that video that sort of tracks the evolution, it starts off, like Bill said, it's just like someone saying like, we need to get off this road. And it's like, yeah, Nick Nolte's leaving the bar, or some, just joke
Yeah, that's
about
the
his substance
first-
abuse. And yeah, it just
Pretty soon they're
completely goes
full-
off the rails by the end.
They're full one-act plays about his scams.
True. And I quite enjoy the evolution of Mike. Your impression is it's gotten much more gravelly, and you can actually now hear the dust and the flies coming out of the throat when you do it. It is so gravelly.
Yeah, there's no real air behind it. It's just it's aerosol. There's nothing there.
Here's
Shall we
another
take a
question.
few more?
Which
Okay,
extra
Conor.
big Kickstarter goal will you tackle first? Jim Cotta, these are the stretch goals. Jim Cotta, Mortal Kombat, or the big end game Riff? I think we talked about this today. Isn't it Jim Cotta?
Yeah, Jim Cotta.
Jim Cotta we're going to work on after
Soon.
soon?
Coming up. Yeah.
Very soon.
Sweet.
Yes.
I've never seen it.
Oh, it's great. You're
Yeah.
gonna love it.
It's fun.
James Cotta.
Soon as in June, so not too soon. We got to write the live show.
Conor loves Baby Ghost, so I think he's going to like June High, yes.
All right, before we do the next one of these meetings, you guys look up Baby Ghosts and come here thinking if we should be doing Baby Ghosts. It's by the Roller Gator director. It is Joe Estevez.
Oh,
That's right. Traxians, this is an assignment for you. We want to hear from you folks about
I'm
Baby
seeing a lot of
Ghosts.
"Oh God knows" popping up in the chat immediately.
Okay.
Some people are familiar.
Thank you.
Visual aid.
Let's see. There's the Nick Nolte one. Do you guys ever feel bad when you're riffing a movie? James Wynn got a beating for you guys.
He deserved it.
Where did we find? Where in the bloody blue seven hells did you find Suburban Sasquatch? My God.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It was a part of a package of films that we were sent to look at, and it just was there. It's sort of at the bottom of the barrel, and I don't know what we do with this thing. And
Kevin's
showed it to you
philosophy
guys.
of the world, it just was there.
in this pile of movies that we had, and we were doing we occasionally we all get together like on a Zoom, and we do reviews of screeners that we've gotten, things that I've gone through the first pass, and I thought at first, no way in hell that anyone's going to want to do Suburban Sasquatch. And then David G., our CEO, said, Kevin, why aren't you showing them Suburban Sasquatch? And I put it on, and it was an immediate hit among the writers.
I like that. That's a good like CEO quote to put up on the board. Why aren't you showing them Suburban Sasquatch?
Always
Lee,
be
my
showing
team.
them
Lee Iacocca. Why aren't you showing them Suburban Sasquatch?
Here's a related question. It disappeared off my screen because no one was voting it up. But he says this is from Otto Freudenberg. Is Suburban Sasquatch as good as Curse of Bigfoot? Remember Curse of Bigfoot?
Oh,
Yeah.
that was the one with Meatloaf?
No, that was To
No,
Catch a
that's-
Yeti.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
So
Yeah.
Curse of Bigfoot was the one I think that never had Bigfoot in it.
It
Yeah,
had
was more
some
a
sort of
70s.
hash costume like this does. Only.
Yeah, it had a face very much like that. I think that one actually was like the Merlin movie we did at MST3K. It was like two stitched together movies.
Mhm.
Oh.
I like this one better. I think it is just, a little more of a feast for us.
Yeah.
Was it
You
like the
the
mythical
Epidemic.
Piranha where there was
I
no
think it
piranha?
was.
Okay.
Yeah.
We kept waiting for Bigfoot to show up and curse someone instead of just people walking through the woods.
Here's a question that's for the Minnesotans among us. What is your favorite or least favorite quintessentially Minnesotan thing?
Oh, meat raffles by
Meat
far.
raffles.
My favorite, yeah.
That's good. Well, I found myself, I was helping Mary Jo get started on, because we're doing a lot of this recording at home these days and staying safe in that way. And we're working Mary Jo through, and she had sent me a message, and I realized that I had sent her the most Minnesotan reply. I said, I'm sorry I didn't reply right away. I'm changing the tire on my fishing boat trailer.
Oh,
And
Kevin.
that's honest to
This is a
Minnesota.
Fargo character, basically.
And then you signed off with, okay, real good then.
All right.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Very-
Oh.
Well, and Conor and Sean, having been here just as visitors, what would you say is your favorite Minnesotan thing?
Digging into a hot dish, just a big old steaming. I just love how you call casseroles hot dish up there.
Did you
My
guys
favorite
ever
was
have a Juicy Lucy when you were here in town? The famous hamburger called a Juicy Lucy.
Is that where the cheese is inside?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah.
where it's molten mouth burning.
There's
cheese
Burns
your
directly.
lip.
Yeah.
I dissent from the love of Juicy Lucy's. I've tried them many
Same here.
times. Like all it does is burn the fuck out of your mouth. Excuse me. It's just-
He hates
My
them.
favorite thing was we went to a bar in like Northeast, I think. Just
Yeah.
like, there's like some place where like, Mike and Bridget used to go or on their anniversaries or something. And I was like, oh, cool. You can gamble. They've got pull tabs here.
Oh, yeah.
And Mike was like, yeah, they're all over these places. And I was like, oh, I'll just take 3 of those, please. And we had a little fun. And then I looked over and there's a guy with a stack of just like, that many discarded ones, like just smoking a cigarette at 2 p.m, just like one by one, wasting an entire
yes.
paycheck. I was like, well, this isn't that fun anymore.
Baskets of them, Connor. That's what you do.
yeah.
You get a
It
basket.
was
You
even
just sit
better
there.
when you beat out that guy at the meat raffle. Like he was hoping to get like a you know, like a kind of minor, not very good cut of steak for dinner that night. But this jerk from California came and just, hey, meat raffles are cool.
Yeah, sweet, ironic meat.
Yes, I'm gonna throw it in the garbage.
I can't fly with
Ironic to
it.
me, it's dinner.
Conor, I don't think you put that in your bag and brought it back to at that time with California, probably.
We have bad experiences traveling with food. Lauren's been called out by security for having 100 tortillas in her luggage. We one time crushed a bag of Utz crab chips on a guy's head. He was bald, so that was really
You
awkward.
traveled this last holiday season. You guys traveled with an entire Serrano ham, right?
That too. We fortunately didn't have any bad experiences with that. But yeah, a whole leg of ham.
Just,
and a
did you just dress it up as a baby and, you know?
I had an incident that involves Kevin. Kevin and I had to do a writing session once. I don't know where Bill was, but it was, so at LAX, I got to the airport and I got pulled aside and the guy said, you have liquid in your thing. I'm like, I don't have liquid. And then he opened it up and I had a full bottle of Bullet Rye because Kevin and I thought we were going to have a long writing session, which didn't happen. And the guy goes, so what's this? Then I go, I'm so sorry. I apologize. I forgot I had it. He handed it to me. He said, well, you can drink it here or I'm going to take it. And he smiled at me and I said, I think I'll drink it here. And I slowly unscrewed the bullet, started putting it to my lips. He sat there just stone-faced watching me. And then I I'm drinking it right here. And I just bottled it up and handed it to him and he laughed. He's like, thanks a lot. Have a good day. And he was going to watch me drink an entire pint of
Chug.
I should have done
The whole
it.
pack.
It's my biggest regret to this day. Biggest by far.
That's
Not
going to be
telling-
your last thought when you're in
Yep.
your deathbed.
Not telling my dad I loved him. I don't care at all. But not drinking that bullet, that kills me every day.
I can go on the wall next to your Lee Iacocca quote.
All right, we got time for a couple more questions here. Does somebody want to field a question for us here?
Is it harder to riff good movies like Jaws or The Dark Knight?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, you just lumped those two together as if they were both good movies.
Josh Mace lumped them together.
Josh, yes, Josh. Yeah. Let's think
I'd
about
say it
that.
is a little harder because you don't have that go-to place of, you know, obvious. This is a stink burger, and look at that laughable. Look at that Sasquatch with the big paper mache boobs. I mean, but it's a nice thing to try every now and then.
Yeah, and when it's a movie you like and you've spent a lot of time thinking about, sometimes you have more to say, like, you know, with Jaws or, you know, It's a Wonderful Life or something like that, where or The Wizard of Oz, when we did that, was fun.
Well, and the challenge we found with the more recent, at least I'd say blockbuster movies, is that they tend to be about 3 hours long.
That's minimum. Yeah, minimum.
Yeah. And also they tend to either be walls of intractable dialogue or just minutes upon minutes of confusing, chopped up Michael Bay style action scenes. Batmobiles driving and people flying through the air and fights going on forever. And those get a little bit hard to work with after a while.
Yeah.
Super confusing chase scenes through Chicago, through under the L and all of that.
Oh yeah. That's
And like lame comic relief characters where you know they're making a joke, but you have to figure out how exactly to address the fact they tried to make a bad joke.
They can fly now? They can fly now.
They can fly now.
Wow, yeah. Okay, one more question.
Sure.
Mike Ensing asks, I love the combinations we're getting here. Any chance you could riff Magical Mystery Tour or St. Elmo's Fire at some point?
That genre.
Yeah, they sort of seem the same to me, you know?
I've never seen either.
St. Elmo's Fire would be great. It's pretty, there's a lot of fodder there. It's a terrible movie.
Is that the one where Rob Lowe is like a saxophone player or something?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a great song. Don't get me wrong, but the movie didn't.
Oh, the
live up.
song. Oh, totally.
Who's the artist
song.
who did that song?
Is Anthony Michael Hall from Hijacked Flight 285 in it?
I don't know if he's in.
No, he is not.
Judd
Demi
Nelson,
Moore,
Ali Sheedy,
one of the Martin Sheen's kids, maybe two.
Mayor Whittingham.
Joe Estevez's brother?
That's right.
Yeah, who's Joe Estevez?
Joe Estevez's nephew.
baby ghost.
Emilio.
Yes. And who are the women? You got your, did you say
Ali
Ali
Sheedy.
Sheedy?
Demi Moore, Mayor
Whittingham once again.
Mayor Whittingham, Ali Sheedy, Demi Moore. There's one other.
Yeah.
But they
Cody
mope
Fields.
around. They go and mope around, right? They went to Georgetown and they mope around and don't get jobs after college. And
They wear
Alice
long
Miller.
cloth coats and yeah.
Tomorrow.
the guy from Mannequin.
Andrew
McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, that's
Andrew
all I know
McCarthy.
him from. Is
Andrew
Mannequin.
McCarthy was once in a play of mine.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was he in
That's
Love
all-
Letters or Hate Mail? I mean.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, nice. Who did he do it with?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Not Ali Sheedy.
No.
There is a mannequin reference in the script for Suburban Sasquatch, so full
Wow.
circle.
Yeah.
All coming together, man.
If you watch St. Elmo's Fire, remember to roll up your blazer sleeves.
Mhm.
It's the age of rolling up your coat sleeves. It's a very important fashion choice there.
Well, folks,
Well,
Exciting note.
goodbye.
Thanks again for joining us and for upping your Traxian subscription to the Super or Ultra Traxian. Stay tuned for many, many digital goodies coming your way.
Platinum
one is out
edition,
May
the
1st, a week from
diamond
Friday.
level. Sorry, go ahead. I talked, Connor. Go
Oh,
ahead.
the Suburban Sasquatch is out May 1st, a week from tomorrow.
Make sure to enjoy it. It's a good one. It's going to be fun.
it's a good one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye
So
bye.
long.
So long, everyone. Thank you so much.
It's time for RiffTrax.